All right, Andrew.
Hey, Coach, can you put into words what transpired tonight that led to this kind of performance from your team?
I don't know what transpired. I know that our practice on Monday wasn't very good, and I got after them about the attention to detail and our preparation in practice. I felt Tuesday was better, but not where I wanted it to be. Just didn't play the way that I hoped, anticipated, thought that we would play, with so much to play for, so much motivation to compete and to have fun. Just very disappointed.
Greg Barnes.
Hubert, along those lines, in the first half, there was an issue with taking care of the ball. I think they had 15 points off turnovers. They also had a lot of success scoring the basketball. Does that kind of go into the lack of want to in preparation, or were there specific things taking place that was problematic?
Well, I've expressed to you guys and us as a team, it's been clearly expressed and talked about what allows us to have success as a team, and we've identified that. It's been clear and it's been definitive. It's been communicated every day, a number of times, in terms of we've got to play defense. In the first half, Pitt shot 56% from the field. I think that's the highest that they have shot in any half this year. We talked about rebounding the basketball. They out-rebounded us in the first half. And then we talked about taking care of the basketball. And in the first half, we had 10 turnovers, and they actually had 20 points off of our 10 turnovers. So every turnover, they were converting it into points. And so if we've identified those three areas that we have to be good at in order to put ourselves in a position to compete and to be successful, and to not check all three of those boxes, and to say that in the second half, we actually cut it to 6 with the ball. It's hard to believe that we were even in that position with the way that we played, especially in the first half.
Michael Coe.
Hey, Coach. What did you say to the guys after that hugely 4-point play midway through the second half? That just seemed like such a backbreaker and such a odd play too for a guy who's shooting 14% from 3.
Well, there was a number of plays that were self-induced that hurt us in our ability to be able to come back. That was one of those plays. I think we were only down by 12, and a number of times towards the end of the shot clock, I thought we played really good defense for 27, 28 seconds of the shot clock, and then the last 2 seconds we would reach and foul, and we bailed them out in terms of making them tough shots, and we put them on a free throw line for a team that loves and is very successful getting at the free throw line but there was a number of self-induced plays that we made that contributed to us not winning tonight. That 4-point play was one of those plays.
Thank you.
Pat Welter.
Hubert, how much blame do you put on yourself for the team's consistency issues this season?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I guess how much do you put on yourself for the team's consistency issues this season?
I can't.
Sorry,
can't
Pat.
hear-
We can't hear you, Pat. I'm sorry. We're going
All
to
right.
move on. Lucas, go ahead.
Coach, what did Pitt do well to limit Baycott this game? And then how do you adjust for that when the inside D is so good, Baycott is limited, and you guys just aren't hitting shots from the outside?
Well, Pitt came in with the game plan in the mindset to be physical, to make this a very tough and will and want to type of game where it was physical, a lot of contact, and that's who Pitt is. That's what they've done all season, and we knew that's what they were going to bring. And at the end of the day, there's been more times than not that we don't handle and we can't respond to that type of physicality. And so, what can we do against that, to fight that, is to be physical ourselves. And that's something that's a narrative and a reputation that we're going to have to change. And that's something specifically that we're going to have to change really quickly.
Okay, we got time for one more. CL, go ahead.
Hubert, you've talked about the ability to bounce back that you guys have had this season.
Got no choice here. Yeah. I mean, it's just, sorry to cut you off, CL. I mean, there's just no choice. As I said before, you can sit here and whine and complain and point fingers and make excuses and continue to be down on yourself, or you can show up the next day and get ready to compete and fight and get after it. And so that's my expectation. That's our job, and that's what this team and this program will do.
Was there anything that you saw in particular, kind of in the locker room post game? This was being the first time you guys have lost to a team with the losing record. Like, is it any more deflating? I guess is what I'm getting at.
No, losing is losing.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll get Leaky in here in a couple of minutes, I believe. Thank you.